Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we have the Dance Rank concept videos officially released at this point in time. Very excited to watch them alongside you guys. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our first, I believe is the rookie group. Let's just get into it. Let's watch. Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're going to be taking a look at the duo group from Street Woman Fighter Season 2. The Dance Rank mission is out for that. I know there's two videos that I see that I'm going to be taking a look at, and so we're just going to look at them back to back, kind of take our picks of who we would feel would make it into that small group, as well as just overall thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Ready?
Let's go, 윤지
Let's
씨.
fight.
Yes.
Oh, uh-oh.
괜찮아, 괜찮아. 끝까지.
Oh my gosh. Yunji and Waxy, they're really using their ability to their advantage. Like, this is phenomenal. Oh, they didn't play at all with that.
오케이.
멘토스 별거 아니에요. 저희는 자신감 없으면 춤 추지도 않아요, 진짜.
Oh my god! I love this choreo. all these tension things here. Okay, I think I have my picks, but I want to. Oh. Oh, there's more. Okay. There's more.
와야겠다 이 생각.
It's pretty obvious, like, if you watch us for 5 seconds, you can tell.
Let's go. 가자.
Goodness, this is really insane choreo here. I don't know who choreographed it, but I freaking love it. Okay, so something I'm noticing is that I don't know if they're looking for the two duos have a sense of individuality, but they complement each other, or they're looking for people who are so insanely in sync. Like, with duos, you kind of run into that problem, you know? So.
水さ色出してもよくない？いやそうなんですよ。だってロボットじゃないからなんかその。
But here's the thing, I can't really understand like what they're saying in their dialogues. Like I've already mentioned,
하나를 넣어버려. 메인 댄서確実に取ります.
Yeah, they're not matching the same. Oh, they're changing choreo. Interesting. So they took a really big risk here because they're like, we are the main dancers, right? Like, we want to be main dancers, but they ended up changing choreo. But it's like, you have your opportunity to do that.
바꿀 수 있어.
You have that opportunity whenever, you know, if you get chosen as the main dancer, that's whenever you get to make those types of changes. So I don't know if that was a risk well spent. I really genuinely don't know. Let's just take a look back here. My assumption is I've seen Waxy and Yoonji have a lot of screen time, so it's either they choreograph this, which would be surprising to me. Okay, so out of these two made some mistakes. And for this, you know, I'm assuming you get 2 shots, right? I'm assuming with the cut that they did, it went to Waxy and Yoonji. I think Waxy and Yoonji are probably gonna be in the top 2. They're so freaking clean. Like, and they match the energy of each other really well. So that's how, for me personally, I'm going to judge this for myself. Now, they set this up really well, and then they right. That right there, it doesn't surprise me. And I hate to say that, but with Wolflow, they really showcase themselves in the battles. But it's, you know, but with choreography, they are going to be an uphill battle compared to everybody else. And man, and it really showed here. It's just one of those nuances. So I really hope that they, you know, and I'm glad that the crew is at least, you know, helpful in that. But like, just look how freaking clean they are here. Yeah. They, like, even how they came out of it was so intense. I loved it. It was so good. Okay, so we have, this looks like Lady Bounce, and is that Deep and Dot? No. Bebe. It's Bebe. Bebe and Lady Bounce. I'm starting to recognize, like, actual dancers now. Like, you know, it's Vessi, right? Okay, so whenever I'm watching here, if you notice my 2 in the black and in the kind of the khaki jean-esque style, they're not as clean with each other. I will say I like their outfit choice. It's complementary to each other, just like Yoonji and Waxy. People wearing the exact same thing can help with your cleanliness. I've mentioned that before, but it doesn't bring a sense, like it doesn't help you if you're looking for a sense of individuality, right? So that would be my note. I do feel like my dancers from Lady Bounce, they're not going super full out. Notice how like their range is pretty limited about the midline here. So if I'm talking about this, just look that for these 2, they're already like significantly lower, but these 2 are kind of chilling in the midline. And that's kind of like my point. Do you know what I mean? So I feel that that may make the difference between if they are picking one person, like one partnership per, you know what I'm saying? Then I would say these 2 out of the 2 groups here would be selected. But also it kind of was a little bit not predictable. It was very clean, but there wasn't anything like overly intense about it that would catch my eye as a main dancer. It's like, oh, they're clean, which could work in their favor here. Okay, so we have Jam Republic and we have 1 Million. You know, now when it comes to individual, I would say with these 2, I think they're too different, like in the sense of how they carry themselves. They do have different backgrounds, which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But whenever you're looking for this type of choreo, if you're looking for main dancers, but you're looking at them in a group of 2, not a group of 1, you really want to make sure that you and your partner are on the same page in intensity and dynamic choices. And that's why I think Waxy and Yoonji just popped off. I will say I really like 1 Million's approach to this, but it does look like they're making some marking choices. Like, they're not really going for it in the lower half. It has the swipe, you know. It has that. It looks really nice. So I will say if they're looking for a more subtle approach to the song, like if you're matching the song and the song's pretty chill, it's like swipe, right? Then I have a feeling they have a potential of being chosen as well. I do not think Jam will be chosen. Not saying that they didn't attack the choreo. They did a great job. I just don't think that they are following the criteria of what you would look for, I would say Ling is taking I would say Audrey's really popping off, hitting that kind of technique, and it looks like Ling's just kind of doing the movement. Adding, it's really important to add, like, that was really nice, that boom, 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 that was really nice for 1 mil. They did good here too, they both went for it there, but she really took care of it. I'm assuming that's kind of like a freestyle moment. So 1 mil, I think, definitely is a huge contender for this as well. Okay, so we have Deep and Dop here, and then we also have Super Kill. Now, this was in the trailer, or in like the little teaser for episode, was it episode 2, right? Yeah, teaser for episode 2. There was some tension in the room between Waxing Yoonji and then my dancers from Subakill. So I think that's why they're showing the both. I'm assuming Waxing Yoonji choreographed it because they're upset with the fact that they're making changes. So, I don't know if that was the right call here. It's you prove what you can do with what you're given, and then you can have the concessions to make the changes. For me, it's like I don't know. I just feel like she's being a little too subtle in comparison to how much she's going for it. They're like, we want to get the main dancer. I will say they're my ladies from Deep and Dop. My ladies from Deep and Dop are not utilizing their hips near as much as they need to, as well as their legs. There's certain details like the stomps, something that simple, it really, I feel like that affects the dynamic of how you want to come across. And I feel like out of the two groups, Subakill's going to stand out for 2 reasons. Firstly, they're going to go bigger, and secondly, they are making changes to the actual choreography. That right there, yeah. Now, with this would come from the uncut, right? Where you just get to see it in its whole glory. Yeah, they're really, especially my dancer here in the stripes, she's really not going as full as she needs to in comparison to her partner. So I don't think they're going to be as much of a chosen. And then they also changed the choreo there as well. My vote, before I watch the next video, my vote is going to be Waxy and Yoonji for sure. If they're going for drama, they're going to pick Subakill, because maybe the risk paid off for them. But if I were to make my other choice, I would say 1 mil held their own pretty well as well. So if I were to pick like one each crew, I would pick Subakill out of these for the risk factor, and I think they were bigger. Then of course I would pick Waxy and Yoonji. I think they're the ones to beat as of right now. And then you have I picked not Lady Bounce, Bebe. I would have picked Bebe from the out of the 2, and then I would pick 1 mil. So those would be my 4, but if I really had to pick, it'd be 1 mil and Yoonji and Waxy, but I think Yoonji and Waxy are the ones to beat for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next clip.